Where are you taking me? I can walk on my own. Take your hands off me. Where are we going? Oh no, not him. I don't want him to see me. I don't want him to know what I've done. She is defiant. Then she is scared. What will happen to her? Let's rock. Are you walking through a storm that feels like it will never end? Do you wonder if life's storms have stolen the beauty from your life for good? You're in the right place. My name is Heather, and like you, I've been through a storm or two and wondered if life would ever be beautiful again. Here we share warriors' words, stories of discovering beauty after battles, and the worth in your wounds. Pick up your sword or boxing gloves and join the battle. Your words are powerful, my friends. Make them warrior words. And early in the morning, he came again into the temple, and all the people came to him. Sitting down, he taught them. The scribes and the Pharisees bring unto him a woman taken in adultery, and they set her in the midst, and said to him, Master, this woman was even now taken in adultery. Now Moses in the law commanded us to stone such a one. But what sayest thou? John chapter 8, verses 2 through 5 in the Douay Rheims version. I'd be willing to bet that she didn't feel very beautiful in this moment. She'd been caught in the act of committing adultery. And so if she was actually caught in the act, it's pretty likely she was naked. So now her skin and her sin were on display for all to see. Now, some might say it was her own fault, and technically they'd be right. She was caught committing a sin. But so was the man. And I've always wondered why they didn't drag the man out as well. I mean, the 10 Commandments didn't direct the adultery commandment only to women. It simply states, thou shalt not commit adultery. And I'm pretty sure if you go further down on those tablets, it says, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Now, that one does seem to be directed to the men. Now, scripture doesn't say if the man or the woman in this scenario was married. But one thing we do know is that they weren't married to each other. And I'm sure someone more knowledgeable in scripture could explain it better. But here she is. She's on display for all these men, the scribes, the Pharisees, and then all the people who were in the temple listening to Jesus. But here's the thing. Jesus knows our hearts. He knew the hearts of those who brought her to him. He knew the impressionable hearts of all those watching to see what he would do. He knew her heart. And I think we all know how the story goes from there. But so Jesus bends down, he begins writing in the dirt. And the scribes and Pharisees, they press him for an answer. So he does grant permission for the stoning to begin. But with a caveat, only those without sin could cast a stone at her. And further down, he accuses them in verse 15 of judging by the flesh. Their vision is narrow. So he continues to write. Don't you wish you knew what he was writing? I know there are some assumptions, but I don't know. I'd like to know. But the men start walking away one by one, and they leave her alone with Jesus. Now, he was without sin. So, by his own caveat, he could have cast a stone at her, but he didn't. He showed compassion, but he didn't stop there. The beauty here, in my opinion, is that he didn't just leave her in her sin. He says he doesn't judge her, which is probably a big relief for her. But he takes it a step further. He tells her to go and sin no more. So compassion alone, while important, is not enough. If we just show compassion and don't take the opportunity to actually help someone, we've done them a disservice. We must show the compassion and then show them a better way. Otherwise, the ugly returns. We need to be more like Jesus and create beauty from the ugly. So, how can you take compassion further? How can you offer someone compassion and then help them turn their ugly into beauty by helping them go and sin no more? Share with us in the community at facebook.com/groups/warrior words. And that's it for now. Remember, armor up, fight the good fight, seek beauty, and make your words warrior words. God bless.